Man, shit, this is some things I've just learned, man. Ain't no such thing as real friends. Ain't no such thing as friends, period. Everybody that you know right now that you think that you think that are your friends, they are not your friends. Sooner or later, I'm not saying everybody, because if they your family, you knew them from day one, ever since you was born or something like that, then they know you, then you could trust them. But even then, sometimes them motherfuckers will fuck you over. Like every time that I thought I had a friend, they always did some shit that just got me like, man, what the fuck? What kind of shit is this? Like for example, I'm gonna do something as rudimentary as this. Say if you playing just like cause I had this happen with a couple of my so-called friends. Say if I'm playing a pickup game of basketball, and you all lose, and the first motherfucker they blame is you. Like man, we lost cause of you. But they the main motherfuckers that's taking all the shots, that's missing all the shots. They acting like they fucking Kobe Bryant, and when you try to give them some, oh, all right, take this, or like pass me the ball, they don't do shit. But when you shoot and you miss one shot, oh man, you suck, man. We lost cause of you, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. That shit might not bother you if it's you. If it that shit might not bother you at first, but if that shit keep happening, man, that shit gonna get to you. And it's stuff besides a basketball game. Like you go over to their house, you try to chill with them, and they just keep on, man. Another friend won't call another friend a bitch. To me, that's the most disrespectfulest term you can call your friend. You might be young if it's for like some younger people that's still in high school. Y'all like, man, whatever, bitch. You might, all right, that might not get on your nerves then, but when you start getting older, start hearing them, man, shut up, bitch. Man, whatever, bitch. That stuff gonna start getting under your skin. You're like, man, hold on, man. It's slowly degrading your mind because you supposed to be a man and they up there calling you a bitch. Another thing is when you go over their house, say for males, if you got a male friend, you go over his house and they up there like, man, and it's every time, man, why don't you get your hair cut, man? Why don't you do something with your hair, man? Something like that. It's just always sneak dissing. They don't never have nothing nice to say, and then when you do go over their house, they try to show off all the nice shit they got, like you really give a fuck what they got. Like, come on, man. If you really that jealous of me, if you really don't like what I got, then why you hanging out with me? It's not like I try to flaunt what I got, cause I'm a broke motherfucker, but I dress nice. I know how to dress. I don't dress like no bum, and I don't worry about what anybody else think. Another thing with friends is you might have the ones that you think that are your friends, like that you've known for, let's say, 6 years. But when an opportunity come for them to listen to whatever you have to say, I wouldn't even call it an opportunity, but whenever it's your turn to speak, that you have some issues you got to get off your chest that you just want to talk about, that they don't listen. They just brush it off their shoulders like they don't really give a fuck. But when it's their turn, when it's some shit happens to them and they talk to you about it, you listen and you try to give them input, and they really don't give a fuck about the input, but they just need somebody to talk to. But when it's your turn to talk to them about some shit that you got, they really don't give a fuck what you got to say. They brush that shit off. That's how you know that's not a good friend right there. And you have these diseased friends. And when I say diseased friends, I mean that when this person come into your life, that you might think they might think they cool, they might think they your friend, but they'll start saying shit, some slick stuff about your other friends that you have or that you think you have. They might say some slick shit about them to you. You might not catch it then. You just might be like, dang, they said that. So say, for example, I'm gonna put it like this. Say if your friend said like, man, like just say like, man, he kind of lame. Say if your so-called friend say that about you while your other friend was in the car, like he cool though, but he kind of lame. If that's your friend, they should check them like, man, I don't know what you talking about, bro. He ain't nowhere near lame, man. You gotta chill out with that. But if it's not your friend, what they gonna do is they gonna come back to you and say that shit to you, and they really don't need to know that. I mean, you really don't need to know that. If they check them, then that shit should be fine. My bad, I got that ooh kill him in the back. Let's take a pause. Woo. Gotta cook for a second. Alright. Now back to the topic. Alright. This is what really gets me too. When it's moochers, leechers. That's what the fuck I'm gonna call them. Moochers, leechers. And you might not know that they moochers, leechers. They might give you a ride. You ain't gotta pay them no gas money. They're like, oh, you try to give them. They're like, nah, man, don't worry about it. But let's say if you make a little money or something like that, they expect you to do something for them. Like they expect some shit in return. I'm like, man, what? I don't got it. I don't owe you shit. You just because you gave me a ride, I don't owe you shit. Get that through your head. If you supposed to do shit for the good of your heart, like, okay, I'll do this for this. That's how I do. If I give somebody a ride, and if I don't need any gas money, I'm like, nah, don't worry about it. If I need some gas money, I'm like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna need like 5 on gas or something like that. I'll be up straight. But if you do something out the good of your heart, don't expect anybody to return shit to you. That's fucking ridiculous. Another thing is selfishness. These so-called friends are selfish. It's all about them. That relates to when I was talking about when you try to talk to them if you got a problem, but they don't want to hear shit, but you know, they talk to you, you know, you trying to help them out. Selfishness. If it don't has anything to do with them, they don't give a fuck. And that's true. If you try to tell your friends something, they don't give a fuck. It's selfishness. It's about me, me, me. Anytime they talk, it's about me, me, me. And it's never about trying to hear like, well, you know, what's up with you? Or they trying to figure out, you know, your business, like how much you get paid per hour or how much money you make or how much is it. Like they trying to compare their shit. That's what they trying to do. They trying to compare how much they make against your shit. That's what they trying to do. So in short, I know this video kind of long. In short, there's no such thing as real friends. Fuck everybody that think they're my friends, because you're not. Because I found out sooner or later that it's small shit that added up that you weren't my friend. And y'all had all these negative attitudes, and that kind of start turning me into a negative attitude. Laws of physics. A negative will always turn a positive into a negative. And that shit, it might not happen just like that, but sooner or later, this shit will wear you down. So fuck them. And then that all I got is my family. I don't even trust all my family. It's only certain members that I trust. My immediate family, my mom and dad, I trust them all the way since they took care of me. I tell them anything. I tell them the truth. That's who I trust. My girlfriend, because she been through the same shit I've been through. So she know that, you know how it is. We both had trust issues, but I could trust her. Everybody else, I don't give a fuck about y'all. If y'all think I'm fake because I'm saying this now, I'm not. If I told you before, I'm just now realizing this. This is why if I told you before I'm going to do something before I realize this, then I'm going to do that. I'll always keep my promise. That's a good friend, which is me. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I'm a good friend. I don't talk about you behind your back. I don't try to do anything. I don't try to backstab you or anything like that. If I have a problem with you, I try to talk to you in your face. I try to bring it out to you. But y'all just try to talk to somebody else about it. So that's why I'm saying fuck all of y'all. No, there's no such thing as friends. Don't ever hit me up if you are my friend, that you think that you my friend, unless you got something to bring to the table, something positive. Because right now I'm a grown ass man. There's only such thing as business. If I can't grow with you, then fuck you. Because y'all a bunch of leeches. You ain't about to bum off of my shit. If I can't grow with you, then fuck you. That's what I'm going to end it at. If I can't grow with you, then fuck you.